Our incorporeal union lives inside a spirit palace of our own design. It was built from the sticks and branches that fell from the tree of life. Inside, we have furniture made from its leaves, acorns, and pine needles. It is a warm and cozy place, and when we feel alone, we invite others in to share our home. Sometimes these guests stay beyond their welcome. They bring in their things, and our home begins to stink. Some make changes, break down walls, and even burn it to the ground. Unfortunately, this happens to all of us at one point or another, especially when someone breaks down our boundaries. We must have walls around our palace to protect our home from those who might hurt us. Towers must be erected to see far and wide. Soldiers must be conscripted to defend our borders, and we must be willing to fight. When someone violates our haven, we tend to barricade ourselves within our palace walls. We want to lock the gate and sleep away the day. This is a slippery slope and a terrible way to cope. No matter how many people hurt us, we cannot let go of the good. We must continue investing in the potential of people. Having effective personal boundaries requires walls, but we must also build ourselves a gate. If we surround ourselves with cold stone, we will never feel the wind. We will never have the opportunity to allow others in, or even meet amazing men and women. When we hurt, it is okay to take some time to lick our wounds, but we must never seal the door forever. This is challenging, especially when we have been hurt by those who were supposed to love us the most. Pain can be horrible, but it doesn't have to destroy us. We can rise high into the sky and become a beacon in the night. We can use our hurt to inspire others and guide suffering souls towards happiness and hope. Negativity begets negativity. When you shroud your eyes with darkness, all you will ever see is darkness. If you want to live a delightfully magnificent life, you must actively work to ensure your existence does not become a prison of your own design. We must find ways to grant others the opportunity to find us. We must seek out beauty, spend time with new spirits, and bask in the radiant rays of each new day. As we celebrate the goodness of the world, it opens up opportunities for us to create gateways in our walls. It reminds us why we want to invite delightful new spirits to be near us. And perhaps, most importantly, it gives our incorporeal union the ability to breathe. As we move deeper into our spirit palace, let's ease away the weariness and doldrums of our day. Hold space with me for a moment. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Once your lungs feel full and whole, exhale. Feel the vibrant energy of your inside zones. Explore the spectacular sensations of being alive. Focus on the pleasure of each breath. Feel its life-giving energy, and silently listen as I speak. I don't know if you are aware of this, but you are incredible. You are more spectacular than the first days of summer. You are more refreshing than the cold, crisp taste of lemonade on a sweltering hot day. You are magnificent, interesting, and unique. You have a special gift within you, and the higher beings of the universe are waiting for you to share it with the world. They, just like the many people who love you, are waiting for you to stretch out your wings and achieve your dreams. There is good energy everywhere. And if you open your heart, you will feel it. Open your heart up to the idea that there are good people in the world. Sometimes believing this is challenging. There are far more people who want to help than there are malicious monsters. In my journey, I have faced some terrible foes, but I have never lost hope. No matter how horrible the world may seem, as long as there is one man attempting to rebuild the vessel of existence, goodness will always prevail. Our walls must be built with love. When they are constructed from the resources of suffering and hate, they become bulldozers. The deeper you are within the darkness, the more pain you bring to those around you. Negativity begets negativity. Your walls must exist to protect you. They cannot be weapons. Sure, they may be barbed and guarded by towers and soldiers, but these defenses must only act in self-defense. When your walls are infused with hurt and horror, they become alien things. Rather than standing stalwart and strong, they become heavy and move on their own accord. This is why I call them bulldozers. Personal boundaries should be clearly defined, healthy, and fair. We all know that life is not fair, but what you may not know is that relationships should always be fair. We should seek to elevate the vibration of every relationship string in our life. Each transaction should be harmonious, mutually beneficial, and infused with honesty. If our personal boundaries have been constructed with suffering and pain, the darkness of our existence will ensure our boundaries are never enforced in this way. Instead, they will move and shift. The people around us will never know where they stand, because every time they interact with us, our boundaries seem to move at random throughout the land. We all have personal boundaries. But have you ever asked yourself why they exist? What is their purpose, and how did they come into existence? Have you ever asked yourself whether your personal boundaries are clearly defined, healthy, and fair? Our spirit palace is the sum of all of our incorporeal parts. It is a fortress, a heavenly home, a place to house our emotional creatures, and a dungeon filled with our darkest parts. It is a place built from every life experience of our existence, and it is equally influenced by entropy and ascension. If we want to have healthy, fair, and clearly defined personal boundaries, we must explore, upkeep, and protect our spirit palace. We must feed our mind, our spirit, and soul the Scooby snacks they need. Our emotional creatures must be offered the energy and attention they seek. Our dark parts must be approached with care, consideration, and willful intent. We must use our towers to do more than simply defend. They must be used as a tool to keep us accountable. They need to tell us if our walls have become bulldozers, notify us when we are breaking the boundaries of others, and protect our own. I want you to slice out a little bit of time today to think and feel. It doesn't matter when, but when you do, I want you to take a deep look at your personal boundaries. Grab yourself a notebook and a delightful little pen. Jot down the personal boundaries you are aware of. Ask yourself why they exist, whether they have a gate, and are they a healthy, fair, and clearly defined personal boundary. Experiencing a long-lasting friendship can be incredible. It feels great having someone in our corner, especially when we are confident they will be there forever. It can be a beautiful experience to fall in love and explore life with someone. Sometimes it's not so wonderful. Some people don't want to be a part of the construction crew to build something new. They are content with jumping the wall and doing as they please. Others are lifelong friends who we accidentally cast a blind eye toward. We allow them to do things we would never tolerate with new friends. The key to all relationships is to build relationship bridges from one person's palace walls to yours. You can invite them into your palace as a guest, but they cannot stay. Each time you meet, they must cross the bridge and obey the road signs. If they break the rules, their entry must be denied. Every relationship bridge has different rules. The rules of your significant other are much different than those you've set with your mother, father, or friend. Every bridge requires upkeep and understanding, and it must be built from a foundation of empathy and respect. Everyone in the world is an island, and these bridges connect us. The stronger we build and upkeep them, the less likely they are to crumble and burn. In relationships, we must maintain a vigilant eye on all the moving parts. Our primary focus should be our palace, because the most important relationship we have is with ourselves. Are we doing everything we can to live the highest quality life? Are we chasing our dreams? Are we living our purpose? And are we taking care of our body? We must know our wants and desires. Think about the existence you want to live and build the boundaries necessary to prevent others from pulling the carpet from under your feet.